Hello everyone and welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Ma. I live in UK and this is a channel about houseplants in semi-hydroponics. So remember my little experiment with this wonderful thing. Well, it might be wonderful, but not for all the plants. So the first one that I put in leca with the synthetic Sphagnum was my Thai Constellation. You see how pretty she looks now? Well, there you go, the root system. That's it. That's everything that's left. So I want to sell this one 2 days or 3 days ago because, you know, money is needed. That thing there, which is a heater, cost my husband December, January and February £600. So to heat this room, £600. So I'm trying to make some money as well, not only to spend money. So I was thinking to sell this one, and I took it out from the pot, and oh my god, all the roots were dead. She has a grow point here, she's starting to show, but that's the piece of the aerial root that it's left. I don't know if I can do anything with it. I will try for sure. I will put it in leca, not in water. I don't like to put plants in water to root them, even if I have a few, but I don't know why. I don't like it. It seems to me that they root faster in leca. There you go. So didn't go so well for the Thai Constellation, which is a shame. That was a really expensive experiment for you. Look. Okay, and the next one that I've put in this sphagnum moss, synthetic sphagnum moss and leca and pumice and whatever there is in here, it was my Hoya sigillatis, I never know. Anyway, she produced a new leaf, so this was put in this mixture of inorganic materials 1 week ago. So we have a new leaf. That's good. So she's doing fine. That's good. The sphagnum moss, the synthetic sphagnum moss, I don't know. And I will tell you why. Because if it's getting dry, which defies the whole purpose of my experiment, I wanted to keep the top layer humid, damp, right? It got dry. This one, it's dry here. You can see it because it's more bright, the color. It's not that dark. So, got dry. I watered it yesterday after a week. So, it's alright after a week. But this is a bigger cup than the other one that I have the Hoyas in. So, a bigger one will dry out slower than a small one. So, and I pour some water around the plant, yeah? And this one is still dry. So if you don't soak it for a few seconds, you don't submerge it in water, it will not get wet, which is kind of disappointing. And it's ever, if I would use this, I have to put it somewhere to touch the bottom of the pot till the top and put it around to feed himself from the bottom till the top and to keep the top layer damp. But yeah, I don't know what to say. It's a good idea, but because it's inorganic, it can't break down. So it's a good idea, but from the point of view of wicking, when the sphagnum moss is getting dry, I don't like it personally. I don't like it, But I will see another way, because I've noticed that when it was wet, yeah, it hold the moisture really well on the top, so all the top layer was damp and not soggy wet. But saying that, not soggy wet, it was too wet for this one. So you need to think about it. Whenever you have a plant, right, you need to think about it, the condition that the plant is used to. If it's a humidity and moisture loving plant, you will need to replicate the same condition into leca as well. But there is a fine line between dampness and wetness with leca, because it's really easy to give a plant too much water with leca, and there you go. That's the proof. That's the proof. Don't do it. Especially when your environment it's not allowing you this. If I was in an environment that probably had, like today, 21 degrees every day, this would have not happened, because it would have dried faster, the leca, and the roots would have not had time to rotten. But in my environment, it was too much humidity in the pot. So yeah, expensive environment. Bye bill. We can't pay the bill. So I'm just joking, you can't pay the bill with this one. But yeah, so always be mindful of the level of the water that you are giving to your plants. That's why I keep saying, watch your plant. Watch the plant, see what she likes. She likes a bigger reservoir, she likes a smaller reservoir. And I will give you, right, we will go in the house and I will give an example of some plants that like a freaking huge reservoir of water. So we have here some of my streptocarpus. I don't know if you can see because the light will come from the wrong angle, but this is my, let's put it, one of them. Let's take it into the light. This is one of my streptocarpus, right? The level of the water, and it's still here. It was higher, but they are drinking loads and loads of water. This plant, in my experience, in my environment, loves water till here, if it's possible. Streptocarpus and African violets, in my experience, again, in my environment, in leca, they are getting 3/4 of cup of water every 2 days. Especially if they are flowering, this water will go in a day. If they are flowering, it will go in a day. And I think I have a few streptocarpus that are starting flowering. Yeah. Which one is this one? Again, we need to go to the light. This is Streptocarpus Katie. Katie? Yeah. And this one is forming a bud here. Yeah, look. The water, it's still here. See? Tink, tink. So, this reservoir of water, by tomorrow, it will be gone. Especially if he started putting out a bud. And I've noticed that because I'm watching my plants. African violet, we have a few here. This is not, but anyway, the reservoir, it's still here. But I think I put some water 2 days ago. Can't remember when I watered them. And we have a few here. Same. They do enjoy a lot of water in the reservoir, and if they are flowering, that water reservoir will go in a day. And after that, well, what example should I give you? Hoya, look, Hoya, no water. There is no water here. You can see that there is condensation in the pot. You can see the lacquer impression on the pot. That will be enough for another 2 days if it's not sitting in the sun. Again, if it's sitting in the sun and the temperature is high, I will need to give you more water. My Persian Shield that I've tried to propagate and failed miserably, and it was quite a really nice cutting. But anyway, my Persian Shield, it's a big pot. Let me see if I can. Oh, doesn't have any water. No, just a bit on the bottom. Well, usually this one will get, and I'll show you now how much he will get. It's difficult to do things with one hand. Push this on. Okay. This will get a full reservoir of water. I should have not watered it now when the sun is on top of him. But anyway, that's another thing. Don't water the plants. So I don't know if you can see there, but it's still the top of this, the water. Oops. And he will be happy with that. He loves it. If this one, the Persian Shield, when I've got it, I was keep leaving him to get droopy and after that watering him. And he didn't like that. He didn't grow at all. I cut a lot of branches. But when I started to pay attention to him and give him water as soon as the water was going low, give him loads of water, he was perfectly fine. I don't know what's happening here, although we don't have any purple. But we do have a lot of purple hair. And the cutting that I took from it, guys, it was awesome. Died in 2 days. No roots. So, yeah. That's why I'm saying, take a good look of your plants and decide regarding your environment and everything, that it's all the variables, what is working for you. It's really easy to grow plants in leca, believe me. I have a few and I know that, and I'm doing that for the last 10 years. So yeah, this is getting too long, guys. Thank you for watching. Thumbs up if you like it. I almost forgot. How did I forget it? Right, I want to give a shout out. Shout out, yeah, something like that. To, first of all, to a channel which is called Mick Mastvalias, and I will link the channel in the description down below. And the most important thing is that Mick has a website on which you can buy orchids in UK, so it's only for UK, but you get what you see in the picture, which is awesome, which are things that I can't say about too many sellers. You don't always get what you see in the picture, or almost. Yeah, anyway, let's not get into that. So go on Mick's website. I'll put the website and the channel link in the description down below, and go and check them out. Get some orchids. I know for a fact that Roger from Roger's Orchids, he will sell some orchids, and you will have some orchids from him as well to browse and buy potentially if you want them, and he has some really nice specimens. So go and check that out, guys, if you are from UK, because we all know that now it's getting really difficult to get plants. So yeah, probably the value of our plants will grow really quick and to some prices that no one could afford them anymore. So yeah, go and check the channel, go and check the website. Tell me if you buy some orchids, because you will not be disappointed. I've seen Mick's orchids, and go and check his channel as well, because he has the most organized greenhouse that I ever seen in my life. and I could never. That's it. That is like a dream for me to have that, but I will never. You see what's around me. It's a disaster always. So yeah, go and see that out. Check him out. You will not be sorry. And see you guys next time. Bye.